Hey, welcome to our Monday afternoon live broadcast, and welcome to everyone who will be jumping in on our rebroadcast of this discussion today. Today we're going to be talking about how's that working for you, and it's a common question I ask of women who are seeking out advice about their nutrition and some things that are going on with their life and some lifestyle changes that they're making. If you're catching us live, please take a second to leave me a comment in the comment section so that I know you are here with us. And if you don't mind sharing with us if you have experience with fasting, or if you're new to fasting, or if you've been one of my course members, I always love to know what month you participated in our course. I'm going to apologize right here up front and let you guys know that I am going through a little battle with some allergies with my eyes, and I think it's directly related to my new really super cute glasses that I got. I think I'm having a nickel allergy reaction, so my eyes are super poofy right now and they're really inflamed and red, and I can't read without my glasses, so I have to use my old glasses that there's going to be a little bit of glare on them, so I apologize. I know that's frustrating for some of you, but it's the only way I can see, and until I figure out what's going on with my eyes, I'm just gonna have to go this route. So please bear with me on that one for sure, and then when I figure out what's going on, I'll definitely make sure that I share that with you guys, so hopefully you'll be able to learn something from my experience as well. But today we're gonna talk about how is that working for you? And like I said, it is a question that I frequently ask women who come to me with questions about some things that they're doing in their lifestyle and how's it working for them. And oftentimes we get so tied into or caught up in our routines or the niceties of the things that we have, or the comforts that we have, we don't make a connection between how we're feeling and maybe some ways our body's responding and the things that we're actually doing, because it feels good emotionally to us, but it may not be feeling good to us physically, or it might be causing us to go through some chemical imbalances. And what I'm going through right now with my glasses is like a perfect example of that. I went to the doctor, but I started having some problems about 6 weeks ago, I think, where I just had some like eczema kind of feelings on my eyelids. I thought it was because I ran out of my makeup remover. Got my makeup remover back, started using that again. The inflammation got worse, the itchiness got worse, my eyes were super red. Went to the doctor. She thought it was pink eye, so she gave me some medicine for some pink eye. It helped initially, but never got rid of what was going on in my eyelids, and it's progressively gotten worse. I thought it was Texas allergies, but I had the same problem when I was in Hawaii, and so it wasn't Texas allergies. It's not a food thing. I thought it was walnuts, not that. What I've narrowed it down to is a possible nickel allergy, which is very common in my family, and a very common allergy to have that is present in glasses. So the coating of glasses has nickel in it. And we've also changed some tissue that we've been using in our house because my daughter had a cold and she wanted the lotion type of Kleenex, and so I brought that into the house, and I've been using that to take off my makeup, and that could be a culprit too, not knowing what chemicals are in that type of tissue. So super sensitive eyes right now. And I had to go through a process of narrowing down what I'm doing in a day and asking myself how that's working for me, until I got to the point where I've taken everything out that could be a possible problem that has been introduced in my life in the last 6 weeks. And the last two things that I have going on are my glasses. I've researched it. There's nickel in those things, and it's common. It's called eyelid dermatitis is what I'm suffering from. And tissues or any kind of chemical thing in your makeup or products you're putting on your face. I haven't changed my makeup. The only thing we changed was our tissues. So if you notice something going on with your life that you're not happy with, I really recommend getting in the habit of just asking yourself a series of questions. I say that a lot, but more specifically, asking yourself how something is working for you. So if you're feeling like you are, fighting, let's say, the diabetic situation, which a lot of us are here, which starts with insulin resistance, right? And so we know it's a sugar problem. We know it's our body's inability to break down sugar, and it puts us in a state of being pre-diabetic or diabetic at some point. But we don't want to give up our beloved 5 to 6 servings of fruit a day. Well, how is that working for you? How is having that much fruit in your day working for you? And have you considered giving it up for a period of time until you've healed your sugar situation, and then maybe slowly incorporating it again, and then asking yourself again, how's sugar working or fruit working for me now? And if your body's having a difference to your life, and use it cautionary with the premise of asking yourself a question when something starts to change, how's that working for me? The same thing holds true when we're really in that state of initially entering in practicing intermittent fasting and having a body that may not be feeling healed and really desperately wanting to get ourselves to a healed point. You have to ask yourself these types of questions, and specifically, how's that working for me type of question throughout your day. How is having coffee with creamer and sugar in the morning working for you? Well, if you're sick and you're feeling like you have some sugar problems and your hormones are out of balance and everything in your body's backing up on you, it's probably not working very well for you. And can you take a short period of time and experiment without it and see if that might work better for you? Same thing holds true with ingredients in foods that we're consuming and ingredients and products that we're putting on our body, and how we're going about our day with what we're exposing ourselves to mentally, emotionally, relationally, all of those things start to stack up on us. And if we don't slow down often enough and ask ourselves how things are working for us, then that's when we really start to find ourselves tumbling into situations that are out of our control and we're really not happy with. So I strongly encourage you to get into that habit. Put it in your planner, put a little reminder on your phone, and ask yourself, how are the things that you're going about in your day working for you? And if you're not feeling energized and you're feeling like your hormones are out of balance and you're feeling like maybe your mental clarity is going and you're putting on weight that you can't pinpoint, then something that you're doing in the course of your day is definitely not working for you. And you really have to go back and retrace your steps and consider giving up something that you may have an emotional hold onto, but really is not doing you any sort of physical benefit whatsoever. And I promise you, once you experience the energized sense of calm, which we talk about here a lot, or you start to experience what it feels like to wake up in the morning and actually feel good and excited about starting your day, the emotional connections we have to some of those things really do start to change. And we realize we can live without a lot of the things that were really crutches for us and made us feel good and warm and fuzzy, but they weren't actually tools for us that were going to get us where we wanted to go with our lifestyle and the way we want to look and feel. I can tell you today that this is not the way I want to look and feel. I do not want to have red and inflamed eyes. I don't want to have watery eyes. I don't want to have itchy eyes. So I'm back to my old glared up glasses, and I'm going to wear these until I figure out what exactly is going on with my eyes. We're purging our house of all of the lotion coated tissue boxes, making sure that we don't have any exposure to that going on my skin as well. And I'm going to do everything possible to get myself back to that place where I look and feel my best, so that I can live my most authentic life. And I can tell you, when I'm not feeling my best, I'm surely not living my most authentic life. So I'm speaking to you guys firsthand in the fact that when you wake up and you're not feeling confident and you're not feeling good in your own skin and you're not able to pinpoint what it is that you're doing over and over and over in the course of your day or the course of your week, that's really slowly dragging you down, then you don't have a place to start. So start with asking yourself, how are things working for you in your life? And start to make some good notes and start to retrace your steps, and then start to be really honest with yourself about the things that are crutches that are maybe tied to you for some emotional reason and not really serving a purpose, and the things that you can actually start utilizing as tools that are going to get you to that next level. And I'll tell you what, I'm doing exactly that these days. I want to get back to feeling my best, and if that means I have to ditch my fancy new glasses because they're causing me to not feel good, trust me, those bad boys are going to be in the trash, and we're going to be getting myself a new pair of glasses that aren't going to be making me feel so inflamed and have all these allergic reactions. And this happens with a lot of things. It happens with candles, it happens with oils, it happens with food, it happens with makeup, it happens with shampoo. When we're not reading labels and we're not asking ourselves questions and we're not connecting what we're doing to a way that we're feeling and really honing it down and zeroing it in, that's when we end up after a period of time, finding ourselves really sick with autoimmune disorders and things that we could actually take control over if we just ask ourselves the questions and then do a series of backtracking to determine what it is that's causing us all these problems. So I hope that helps you if you're someone who's kind of been suffering from something and you can't pinpoint what it is. You have to go in research mode. You have to go and be, almost like scientifically go about everything that you're doing in your day. And I know it seems like a lot of work, and I know it seems like a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I can tell you, when you find that thing and you hone in on it and you eliminate it from your life and you get yourself back to feeling great again, it was so worth the detective work. And then you know that you can just keep that thing out of your life and keep feeling the way you want to feel. So let me go in and welcome everyone who's joined us on Facebook today. And I want to give a special shout out to all my Intermittent Fasting for Today Aging Woman course members who just started with us this month. They're on their first weekend of fasting and they're all doing fantastic. So congratulations to all of you. And if you're on, you guys are doing a great job. Okay, let me make sure I turn the volume off on his. Okay, so let me see who I have here today. I'll welcome everyone and answer any questions. Christy, hello. You love this lifestyle. Awesome. So she's a December grad and she's already created her lifestyle that she's loving it. So congratulations to you, girlfriend. You're just out of our course and you're already loving your lifestyle. That makes me so happy. Carrie, I'm a current January class, having a great start so far. Hope your allergies calm down. Yeah, me too. It is driving me absolutely crazy. You know, the worst part is, I just don't like to be a touch my face kind of person when I'm out in public. So the itchiness and the watery eye part of it really drives me crazy. And then I don't want to leave my house. So I think that's the part that's really driving me crazy, is I haven't wanted to leave my house. I've tried to keep makeup off and I'm keeping my face clean and all that kind of stuff. But oh, it's just so aggravating and so frustrating because I was so on point with everything that we've been doing over the past couple of years, and to think that it could be a simple pair of glasses that I got just absolutely frustrates me. But I will keep you guys posted on what I find out in the end with all of this. Dawn got started fasting a few weeks ago, since November 1st. My really high blood sugar is almost normal. Diabetic belly drastically reduced, way more energy, and 15 pounds lost. Yay, girlfriend, that is awesome. For just doing it a few weeks ago, that's inflammation for you. You know, and that's that thing I'll remind all of you guys, and thank you, Dawn, for sharing all of that, is that, we get so focused on losing weight, right? And then we lose weight, or we lose, let's say we lose a couple pounds or something, and we're like, oh, it was probably just water weight. Yeah, probably was just water weight. But that water weight counted when you stood on the scale and were bummed out and feeling depressed about the number you saw. So that water weight should also count when you step on the scale and it disappears and you see a lower number. So don't discount water weight. Water weight is weight. So Dawn, you probably had a huge release of water weight. So congratulations on that, because we know that inflammation is the root cause for so many of the things that we're battling with illness. Autoimmune disorders, cancers, all of those things start with inflammation. So Dawn, you are definitely on the road to recovery, and congratulations for jumping in and getting it going. I'm super proud of you. Winifred, November grad, good to have you with us. Dy Ann Parham's here. Hello. Susan, hello. Jillian, starting to recover from a breakup 3 months ago. This lifestyle has helped me stay focused, and I have not put on any weight from all the stress. Very thankful for that. Jillian, good for you. And you probably feel a lot better about yourself in general. So when you go through a breakup, I know it's hard. So, and I know you've been sharing a lot of that in our group. So I appreciate what you're going through, but I'm super excited that you're able to kind of pull yourself up and know your self-worth and be able to move on and recover without self-sabotaging. And so congratulations for you. That is huge healing right there. That has so much more to do with just what you're supposed to eat and what you're not supposed to eat, or how many hours you stayed in a fasted state. That's deep emotional healing. So congratulations to you for that. I'm super proud of you. So now you know you have the power to get through some tough stuff, which I'm really happy for you. Christine, I'm on today, newbie from January class. I hit 20 hours today and just broke my fast. Piece of cake. Awesome. I just broke my fast too. I had a 20-hour clean fast, got a workout in, feeling fantastic. So congratulations, Christine, for jumping in there and going for it for 20 hours. I'm super proud of you. No cake here. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, poor analogy. That's okay. I got what you were trying to say. Okay, Michael, you want to hand me that and I'll read the YouTube comments? I always say it's the cake we reference but we never eat, right? So that's okay. I got what you were trying to say. Anna, July group and loved it. What do you think of the blood type diet? I've read the book and I do believe that there are definitely things that you could consider in that. That would be true. I always say just go with how you feel when you eat food. I know there's people who are definitely better at being vegans or vegetarians or carnivores, or you got to pick your thing. Try not to type yourself into a box that's so tight that you feel like if you're not sticking to whatever guidelines someone else lined up that you're failing all the time. So I would say take note of what it is referencing as far as how a certain blood type should eat, and then test it and see how you feel when you eat more of those type of foods. And if you feel better, then yeah, it's definitely for you. If you're feeling worse, maybe not so much. So try to find a fine line between what they're referencing in the book and how you want to live your life authentically and how you feel your best, and create your own meal lifestyle around that for sure. Because what we do when we become so tight in I'm a vegan or I'm a whatever type of eater, and we have a situation where we don't follow those strict guidelines, then we beat ourselves up and we feel like we're failing at it. So just give yourself enough a leeway to experiment with that and then determine if it is truly working for you or not. Kathleen from Michigan, December course grad, January transition course member. Kathleen, thanks for jumping on. You had a great healing experience as well. Aaron, happy Monday and happy New Year, December class. Anne Marie, hello, April grad, down 60 pounds and feeling better than ever. Thank you for this wonderful program and lifestyle. That's amazing. 60 pounds since April. How many months is that? Like 8 months, probably, about that. That's amazing. And you'll keep it off too, because you've now created your own lifestyle.
9 months.
9 months. There's no end date to that. There's no program you have to follow or not follow. You doing your own thing and you lost 60 pounds. That means you can do it for the rest of your life. So congratulations, Anne-Marie, for that. Veronica, I have dermatitis on my eyelids, and when I have flares, I have to use Elidel. Nothing else helps a flare. I can't use any products with glittery flecks, matte only. Yeah, I'm not a big makeup person. So I generally don't even use like eyeshadows or anything like that. I definitely don't use anything glittery. And nothing in my makeup routine has changed at all. The only thing I added were the glasses and the tissue change. So we're gonna rule those two things out first, and then we'll go back and try to figure out if it's something else. But thank you for sharing your experience with that as well. Amy, good afternoon. Girlfriend, you're on YouTube, usually on Facebook. What's up with that? She is a grad of many courses of ours and is in our goal setting course, and she's crushing her year. So congratulations to Amy on that. Courtney, September graduate, started a 72-hour fast tomorrow to trigger autophagy and immune system boot. Good for you, Courtney. Kathleen, having gluten allergies taught me to give up a lot of things rather than suffer. Giving up the high carbs, cream, or fruit has been no sacrifice compared to the healing that's going on for me. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it for sure. You know, when you give up stuff, we have to not think of what we're giving up, but really what we're gaining, right? And I know I've gained so much just from determining some of those foods that were just making me feel so bad and making me sick that I don't even think about them anymore and rarely miss them. And these days there's so many options that you can switch out for something that's going to make you look and feel better. So just be observant and be very conscious in your day when you're going about your business, and I promise you, you'll find something that's going to be a much better alternative for you, so you technically don't have to go without, you just got to switch. And that's been a great mindset shift for me as well. Courtney, during the holidays, I indulged in a lot of the foods I don't normally have. I thought I would enjoy it and found that it really stressed me out emotionally to get out of routine and eating that stuff. Yeah. And that happens maybe one holiday season after you kind of changed your lifestyle, and then the next holiday season, you'll just look at those foods and it'll trigger a memory for you, and you won't want to put yourself in that position. So it's all part of the learning process, and it sounds like you had a great learning experience. So just remember that for next season, and if not, your body will remind you, that's for sure. Amy, YouTube notification popped up first. Awesome. Well, I like having you here, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. Thanks for jumping on with us. Okay, so that's it for today. I don't have a whole lot to say. I just wanted you guys to really think about what it is you're doing in the course of your day and what you think about that. If you're doing X and it creates a Y response that you're not happy with, consider what X is doing to you, and then start really journaling that and keeping a good track of what it is you're doing and how you're feeling. And if you repeatedly doing something that's repeatedly causing the same bad feeling, eliminate the thing that you're doing and find a new substitution for it. And it really can be that simple. And then time and consistency will definitely work things out for you. Carol, 18 hours fasted so far today, trying for 23. Awesome. That sounds fantastic. And hopefully it's clean fasted. If you're trying to heal your body. And then Christy Lee, when is your next course that incorporates the exercise component? That I opened up that you can kind of join anytime you want. So if you're kind of a self-motivated person, jumping in that course, you can just go in and every day you'll get a lesson. So if you feel like you're ready, Christy, go ahead and get signed up for it. And then you can kind of go through the course at your own leisure, and then I'll put you in the Facebook group so you have us to kind of communicate with and share your experiences with as well. There was too many people that were wanting to do it, and it was too hard to like launch it at one date, so I just made it so you can join when you want at your convenience. So definitely go look for it, and if you need me to send you a link, just email me and I'll get you a link for that for sure. Sandy, hello from Florida, May 2018 graduate. Too many baked goods from Thanksgiving through New Year's plus a 4-day cruise. Oh, a cruise will do it to you for sure. Still fasted daily, but less strict. Only gained 3 pounds, which I've already lost. Back on track now, going wheat free for January due to how it affects me. Fantastic. And you went on a cruise, celebrated the holidays, gained 3 pounds, which was probably water weight, and lost 3 pounds when you went back to eating the way your body responds to, because you just were able to let go of that water weight, which would just put on because of choices, and it disappears because of choices. So fantastic for you, Sandy. Sounds like you had a fantastic holiday, so I'm super happy for you. So I'm gonna go. I'm actually on my way to the doctor to see if I can get something for these eyes. I'm going on a business trip to California on Thursday, and I don't want to be feeling this way when I'm traveling and with my peers for my business training. So hopefully I'll have some good answers for you guys when I come live on Wednesday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we will discuss another subject concerning intermittent fasting and today's aging woman. Have a good afternoon, you guys. Thanks for jumping on with me.